It just eludes me. All mathematics and everything I've learned in my entire 44 years of life about numbers just suddenly went out the window. Wow, that is not even right. Hey guys, I'm Boot, we're in New Jersey, and today I wanted to take the opportunity to record a little project I've been working on. So I've done a couple of things in Python, and I learned how to do a couple of different things that I was working on learning, and in the process I created a great little text game for my friends' kids, and in doing so I was able to learn a little bit of Python. And it's probably been maybe a year or two since I did that, and I got back into Python programming. And so I was thinking of just creating a project that's probably already been done a million times, but I wanted to create something that would give me some learning opportunity. And so I started by creating a baking/cooking conversion chart utility that you can punch in whether you have dry ingredients or wet ingredients, or even Celsius to Fahrenheit, because some recipes will have for our friends across the pond, we're here in America, in North America, where we use the Fahrenheit measurement. Sometimes I'll find recipes where they use the Celsius measurement, and then you have to try to convert it. So I'm putting a function to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Now I had already written this function, learning how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit with a simple equation. And so, with that, I just figured, why not put that in there? Because I've seen recipes that call for, a certain degree of Celsius, and I'm just like, what is that? Okay, hey Echo, what's whatever degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius in Fahrenheit, or hey Google, or hey Siri, or whatever it is. And that's pretty easy to do, but I just figured, even though it's probably redundant as hell, I figured I would make an app just for the experience. So I'm going to take you over there and we'll check that out. Okay guys, so originally this started as a weight conversion to learn how to do that, then a temperature conversion here. So I'm using the temperature input and output to get a Fahrenheit measurement. And so I have that commented out right now, because right now I'm working on the baking conversion. So I went to, look for a baking conversion chart, and I found one here that has dry weights, liquid volumes, baking ingredients, and oven temperatures. And this is going to be my image to, work from. So as you can see, a gallon, we start at 1 gallon, we're going to start with pounds because that's our most weight. We're going to go down and scale these. So as you can see, 1 pound equals 454 grams. Starting with that in mind, I went ahead and I put in the conversions for the dry, starting with a pound and working my way up, so that I could start with the input called type, and what type of measurement are you converting. So I gave dry, wet, temperature, and baking ingredients. So of course I started with the dry start type. So the unit of measurement you're converting from is either going to be in pounds, grams, cups, tablespoons, or teaspoons. Then we gave it, if the dry start type is an L, which is pounds, we're going to go ahead and start with dry start L as how many pounds. Dry end type is what type would you like to convert to. If the dry end type is G, then that's going to be grams. So then I created a L to G equation here, which is the float of my dry start L from up here, times the float of my dry G, which is right here, 454. It's going to be 454 grams for 1 pound. Also, I put in ELIF here. If the dry end type is to cups, we're going to do L to C instead of up here like we did L to G. which is going to be the float dry start times the float dry C, which in this case is 2. So right now I have these commented out because this was an extra, or I should say an afterthought that I started working in up here. So basically, if the type is D, which is a dry measurement, which is what I'm coding for right now, I'll show you how that works. So what type of measurement are you converting? We have dry, and as you can see here, I did the upper just in case, so it's always upper even when I do a lowercase. And now we are asked what unit of measurement are we converting from. So right now I've got pounds, so we're going to go L. And how many pounds? Well, we know that 1 pound is equal to 454. So let's try 0.5 pounds. Okay, what type would you like to convert it to? Let's try grams. So grams, G. So half a pound is equal to 227 grams. So whatever you put in there is going to be equal to whatever grams, and then it will end. I do need to put a pause function in here so that it can actually do that when you actually open it in Python. Otherwise, what you get is this. Say we go dry. Okay, what unit of measurement are you converting from? Pounds. We're going to say 1 pound, and we're converting it to grams. Well, what it's going to do is it's going to spit out the answer, but then it's going to close the program because there's no more code. So it just ends right there. So now I need to put a pause function in here. I don't remember what that is. I think it's something along the lines of like pause these and colon. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to go to the Google machine. So let's do correct way to pause a Python program. Okay, so the pause is wait, input, press enter to continue. Okay, so now I can probably put that in a loop at some point, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait, and we're going to copy that, and let's go ahead and put that into our, see, there are a couple of other things here where you can pause for so many seconds. Okay, that's from the operating system. I don't want this to be operating system specific. I want to be able to use this with just Python alone on, you know, either Windows or Linux for now. There's the pause I was looking for. Program pause equals raw input, press enter key to continue. Think about what you ate for dinner last night, pause. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so I was a little bit off. I was a little bit off with this. There is no colon at the end or semicolon or whatever it is. So let's try this. Oh, we've got an error. Okay. 53 has, oh, invalid syntax. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. So we're going to put our pause in right. Let's X that out. So it's going to print out that, and then we're going to put a pause in. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go file and save, and now we're going to go over to the thing here. We're going to open it. So we're doing dry, we're doing pounds, we're doing 1 pound, convert that to grams. We didn't get the pause we were looking for. We did not get the pause we were looking for. So I think I'm gonna have to go. I wonder if it's pause and it's I wonder if pause will give me like press enter to continue or to close. Yes, let's press enter to close, and let's see if that does anything here. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see if that does anything. Let's try that. Let's go file, let's go save, let's go. Well, let's try running it in here. All right, so we got dry, we got pounds, we got one, we got grams. Hey, look at that. It actually paused for that, but it didn't pause at all. So back to the Google search, huh? Okay, let's see. So they're defining pause right here. But I don't think that's for Python. Wait on an input. Alright, so let's try wait on input. Wait. Oh, why did I do capital? Wait equals input. Press enter to close. I think that's what I was getting at. Wait equals input. Press enter to continue. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go save that real quick. File, save. Okay, let's go back to the file and let's open it. Okay, DL1G. Oh, it still didn't pause. Still did not pause. Okay, so we have a little bit of an issue happening here. It should do this and then do this. Pause is not defined. Wait must not be defined either, because there's no thing here. It prints this and then it's supposed to wait. But why doesn't it wait? That's the question of the day. Why doesn't it wait? Let's go back to this here. Print something. Wait equals input. So it's waiting for an input at that point. It should be waiting for input, which makes me think this is not actually saved. Because if I run it and we go DL1G, it doesn't even give me that wait. It doesn't even give me that wait line here. It prints that out and then it says, am I missing something here? If that happens, do these things, right? And then, oh, this is a little bit confusing. All right, so if that's an else if do this, right? If it's not G, it's C. Print this, okay? Then we go to an input. So I don't understand why it's not actually working. Do I have to call the wait function now? Alright, try L. Oh, what happened? Name L is not defined. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened here? What did we mess up? D. Oh, yeah, L. How many pounds? 1. Grams. Okay, so it just prints this out, but it doesn't say it doesn't say enter to close. It just prints the string. Wait, what if I say input? What if I say input here? And then I go, what's equal to input? So let's make wait part of the input. Wait equals the input from that. And then we take out these weights. Okay, and then we put in, if wait equals input that string, okay, then the weight would be, so I'll say, what, press any key. So new line then, I guess, right here. Slash new line. Oops, let's, oh. Take that out, new line. Let's say press any key to exit. Okay, let's try it now. Play. Oh, we've got an issue. Oh, I forgot to put a quotation on the end of that. Let's try that. Okay, we're going to go D. We're going to go L. We're going to go 1. We're going to go G. And it didn't change a thing. Why didn't it change anything? Do I have to save it first? Oh, I can't save. Why can't I save? What's happening here? D, L, 1, G, nothing. Just nothing. There's no... X. I guess we'll use X. Why not? D, L, 1, G, still nothing. It just prints it out, and then that's it. Oh, wait. Huh. I'm putting in the wrong thing. That's why. That's why I'm having so much trouble. So we're going to take this. We're going to copy it. We're going to put it right here. Paste. Delete. Okay. Let's go File, Save. Let's try running that. Okay. Okay, so I want dry. I'm going to do pounds. I'm going to say 1 pound to grams. Oh, it ended the program without doing anything. Without doing anything. Oh. File. We're saved. Let's run it in here. Alright, so I did that. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't put the exit in. That's why. Kidding. Press any key to exit. Okay, next one. Enter. What? Oh no, this one, this one, this one, this one. This one here. Enter. Okay, now we're going to go X input, or X equals input, excuse me. X equals input. Nope. Kidding. Kidding. Up here, we're going to X equals input. So we're not going to print. We're going to X equals input. There we go. So now we're going to go play. Okay. Dry measurement. We're going to go pounds. We're going to go 1 pound. We're going to change it to grams. And we've got an issue. Input expected at most 1 argument. Got 4. Input. Okay. So an input can't have that many functions. I gotcha. Alright. So let's try changing this to print. Okay. Then We're going to go to the next line. We're going to go x equals input, press any key to exit. Press any key to exit, space, and that should be what I was looking for. Now we're going to go into this one. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to print. Then we're going to go down to here. We're going to change x equals input. Same thing. Press any key to exit. Space. Okay, let's try that. So we're going to run it. Okay, we're going dry measure. We're going pounds. We're going 1. We're going grams. Oh, we got 2 press any keys to exit. Why? Oh, you know why? Because I put it in the other one. I put it in this one, that's why. So we're going to get rid of this one. We're also going to get rid of this one. Right here. There we go. Alright, now let's try it again. Let's file, save it, run it. Okay, dry, pounds, we have 1 pound equals cups. 1 pound is equal to 2 cups, press any key to exit. Or I should say press enter to exit. Press enter key to exit. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing for the next one. We're going to go back. We're going to elif, dry end type, dot upper, right? Yep, dot upper. These guys equals. If it equals, what's the next one in the group here? Cups. What do we do here? We got pounds. So we're converting to grams, cups, tablespoons. Tablespoons. So that's the next one. TB. Colon. Okay. So now we're going to create the L to TB. LB to TB equals, we're going to start with a float value of dry start L. Okay, dry start L. Yep. Okay, and we are going to multiply that by, what are we on? We're on tablespoons 32. So we're going to do that by another float number. And that number is going to be dry tablespoons. Dry tablespoon. There we go. Okay, so now that I've created that, we can go down to the next, and we can go print. Okay, we got these guys. We're going to print the string of our dry start. Okay, and then it's going to say comma. We're going to do couple of these guys. And we're going to say so many pounds. That's LBS is equal to comma another string of L2TB pounds to tablespoons. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go comma equal to tablespoons. Bam. And we'll give a space. And then we'll go to the next one and we'll say x equals input with that same press enter to exit. Okay. Dot dot dot. We should give it the dot dot dot, huh? Why not? Dot dot dot. And same here. Dot dot dot. Perfect. Now let's make sure that works. So we're going to do tablespoons, pounds into tablespoons. So 1 pound is 32 tablespoons, dry tablespoons. So let's make sure that we've got that. Let's go File and save it and let's run it. Okay, so we're going to do dry measurement. We're doing a pound. 1 pound equals tablespoons, TB. Oh, okay, so we've got a little bit of a problem here. Print dry start pounds is equal to the string L to TB. Is dry tablespoon already up here? Dry tablespoon. It's right there. So dry tablespoon is right there. Okay. So L to B would be the equals of this equation right here. This is very confusing for me. Like I said, I'm trying to learn something here, and so I might not be able to do this. I might have to do T for tablespoons, and I guess it's going to be TB, right? TB. I'm not really sure. So it's as soon as I use TB, we have an issue with one of these parts of this. Dry start is not defined. Dry start? Oh, dry start L. That's why. Dry start L. That's what I screwed up. Dry start L. Haha. There we go. Let's go save. Alright, now let's run it again. Try it again. Dry start pounds. How many pounds? Let's say 1. And then we're going to change this to TB. 1 pound is equal to 32 tablespoons, and that looks correct right there. Alright, let's go even further and say, let's do a half a pound. So we're going to do dry. We're going to do pounds. We're going to do, let's do a half a pound. Actually, no, let's do a quarter of a pound. There you go. And we're going to convert that into TB. So a quarter of a pound is equal to 8 tablespoons. Beautiful. So we are getting somewhere. Press enter to exit. Now, if I go to the main program, let's see if this works. Okay, so we're going dry. We're going pounds. We're going... What is this L? Oh, because I did pounds. we're going to say 0.25 pounds, quarter pound, is equal to TB. Quarter pound is equal to 8 teaspoons. Beautiful. Enter to exit. Beautiful. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So far, I can convert pounds into grams, cups, and tablespoons. Okay, so now that I've got that done, let's go back. Let's create another condition. elif dry end type. If the dry end type upper commands, uppercase, comes out to equal TS, okay, then we need to make that a string, okay, and put one of these on it, and then if that happens, we're going to create an equation for L to TS, and that's going to be equal to our float number of dry start L. Okay, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I messed up here. Let me go ahead and fix that. Okay, dry start L times float of, what's our float? Our float is dry teaspoon. So dry TSP. Okay, yep, there we go. All right, and then the next one is going to be print. We are going to print our string now. We're going to convert that into a string, and it's going to be dry start L, dry start L, comma, LBS is equal to I forgot to do the quotations. So that dry start L pounds is equal to comma, this is going to be another string, or is it a float? No, we'll make it a string. It's going to be string L to TS. Okay, and then we're going to go comma, quotations again, and this is going to be teaspoons. Okay, we're going to enter, we're going to go to the next one, and we're going to create X equals input. Why am I even doing this? I could just go like this. Boom. And then copy it, and then go down here, erase this, and just paste it in there. Boom. And that's done. Okay, so now the next one is going to be if they want to convert to, well, that's it. There's only those, 4 types? Gram, cups, TBTS. Yep, that's it. Okay, so now we're going to go back. Alright, so now we're going to elif from here, from this guy up here, dry start type, and we're going to go, if the dry start type doesn't equal pounds, it will equal if dry start type equals copy, space, paste. Okay, we're going to change that from pounds to, what's the next one? Pounds, grams, okay? So we're going to go from grams. Okay, if that happens, we're actually going to get rid of this here. I'm going to delete that out. Oh, geez, okay. You also got the wet ingredients and all that. All right, so if it starts on G, okay, we're going to go to if that happens, we are going to start an if that equals G, then do if it equals that, say let's grab this whole copy here. We're going to copy this in. We're just going to go down here and paste it in here. Paste. Alright, so if we start with the upper G, how many grams? How many grams? What type would you like to convert to? Alright, so we're going to take grams out and we're going to put in pounds. Okay. Wait, I already did this. So we're going to convert this to, if it wants to be a pounds. Okay, then we're going to go, what, grams, so G to L. G to L. G to L equals float, dry start equals over so G to L, grams are here. So 454, right, divided by 1. So we're going to take this dry start L and we're going to change it to dry start G. Okay, dry end type. So dry start, this would be dry start G. Dry start G divided by 4. We're changing pounds to grams, or grams to pounds. I mean grams to pounds. So grams to pounds is going to be the other way around. It's going to be dry start grams divided by itself. $454. So dry G. Dry G. And then our print is going to be this is equal to, and then we'll change it to G to L. G to L. We're going to change this up. It's going to go grams is equal to blank LBS. Okay. Let's see if that worked. So grams to pounds. grams to pounds. All right, let's try this. Grams. All right, dry. Grams. 454 to pounds. Nope, we have an issue here. Print. Where are we at? Okay, so that's going to do that. Dry start L. We need dry start G, my bad. G, there we go. Alright, now let's save. Let's run it. Okay, so we're going dry. We're going grams. We're going to go 454. Converting it to L. Okay, so 908. So let's try 908. So let's run it again. 908. So dry. Grams. 908. Okay. We're converting it into pounds. So it's equal to 2 pounds. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so it does everything I wanted it to do. The maths are right. So let's start on the next section. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go copy. We're going to Control C. We're going to go down to the next thing here, and we're going to go back. Now we're going to paste this in. I don't think that was what I was trying to do. I mean, I do, but I think we need to elif it. Yeah. So if this one happens to be, what's the next one in the setting? We got pounds. We got cups. All right, so the next one's going to be cups. So grams to cups. So of course we're going to go G to C, G to C, because it's grams to cups, equals the float dry start G, which, yep, we're all starting with grams here. So it's going to be dry start G. Then we're going to float, we're going to divide that grams. So if 454 equals 1 pound, then what do we need to create? If dry start is how many grams, we'll say what, I guess, oh boy, that's going to be a tricky one here. So if I'm trying to figure out how many of these, I have to take this number here, right? 454. Wait, dry start is however many it is, not that. Okay, I'm a little bit disoriented here. A little bit disoriented in my code here. So dry start G we want here, but how do we want to, if it's to C, G to C, so G is 454, to C is 2. So then 1 would be 225, 26, 27, 227. So 227. So we're going to take the grams divided by half, I believe. So divided by 2, yeah. So divided by dry C. So here we're going to go divided by float dry C. Then we're going to go down here and we're going to print dry start G is equal to G to C. And we're going to change that from pounds to cups. Alright, let's see if this is right. So, if we know that 454 grams equals 2 cups, let's see if that works. Oh, we got an issue. What do we got here? Dry start G. Why are we dry start G'ing again? Dry start type is G. If the dry start G is here, we're converting grams from this one out. Am I doing this wrong? Okay, if it starts off in dry and then it goes to L, that's pounds. Then if we go down to here, that's going to be grams. So if we go down to here and we go grams, and we want to convert it to pounds from grams, then we do this. If we want to convert the dry end type, it's not dry start type, is it? No. Okay, this is the dry end type. My bad. So if the dry end type is G, how many grams? No, that's the dry start type again. Dry start type. Okay, we're good there. Dry start type. Oh, I typed it twice. Okay, so if that's the dry start type is upper G, if the dry start type, no, dry end type, no, what am I doing here? Okay, let me start here. Okay, so if we pick grams, right, to start with, then the dry start is how many grams? Okay, then if the dry start type, wait, this is the same thing as that. So I did this wrong. What type would you like to convert to? So then, if the dry end type is L, G to L, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's done. Now, if the dry end type, no, I was right the first time, the dry end type, okay, is the G, then we're going to change that to the input is going to say how many grams, and that's our start G. And then down here, our ELIF is going to be our type end, our D. Wait, what am I doing? D-ren, Dr. Oh, dry end type. Okay, so our dry end type input is going to be here. Would you like to convert to? We're going to take out this other ELIF because that doesn't make any sense right here. Wait, no, it does. Wait, what happened? What did I do? Oh, I just said what type would you like to end with, and I didn't even put the formula in there. Did I screw this up really that bad? Okay, so if that happens, then do that. If this happens, how many grams? Okay, then what type would you like to convert it to? That's going to be the dry end type. Okay, so then if we do dry, G to C is dry start G, okay, divided by 2, which is the DRYC, right? DRY's dry cups. So basically, yeah. I just kept going until I got to the point where I was just basically used up. I started making really weird errors to the code and things like that. And I just decided that after, going through all these different things and fighting with the code, and I don't know why I couldn't comprehend the syntax and whatever errors I was getting. I don't know why I couldn't comprehend those things and just actually put that information to use at the time. I really don't know. I guess I was overtired. But grams. At the same time, this is where I start to clean up the code a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to it and let you follow along. Pounds to grams. Okay, next one is hashtag pounds to cups. Pounds to 10 pounds to tablespoons. Pound, okay, it's pounds to teaspoons. Okay. Okay, and this is going to be grams. Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem. So here we're going to go, this is going to be grams to pounds. Okay. And this one here is going to be grams to tablespoons. This one is going to be grams to cups. And I think that's about it right now. Okay, this is going to go a little bit further here. This is when we're converting weight. This one down here is going to be ingredients. Let's just double check that here. Yes, baking ingredients for I. Where are we here? So, baking ingredients. Okay, and then we're gonna go a little bit further. And we've got T, which is temperature. So this one's gonna be for the temperature. So as you can see, I've kind of given it a bit of an outline here. So we've got our dry measurements here. And all these are done as equal using the pound as the top mark. So that way we can put in our equations down here and go from there. So now that we've tested the grams to cups function, did we test the tablespoons function? I feel like we tested the cups function. We tested the, oh, no, we didn't test anything else. All right, cool. So we're gonna go down to here and we're going to exit. All right, let's go ahead and try this again and do the tablespoons. So we're gonna do dry measurement. We're gonna do grams to cups, no, excuse me, the tablespoons, TB. Oh, I think I screwed up. Yeah, I did screw up. Okay, let's try that again. So we're gonna go dry, we're gonna go grams. We're gonna say, well, we're going grams to what, tablespoons? So how many grams to a tablespoon? 454 grams to 32 tablespoons. So we're gonna say, what was the 454? And then we're going to change that to tablespoons and see what we get. So it says 454 grams is equal to 14. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's quite right. I think I'm multiplying it by 42 or something, whatever it is. 32. So at this rate, the grams, 454 grams is equal to 32. So I should probably divide it. Divide it, well, no, that divides by 32 right there, if I continue with that. So that's not correct. We're gonna have to change that. So that is, where are we at? We're grams to tablespoons. I didn't put that in there. Equal to, comma, a couple of these guys, and we'll say tablespoons. Okay, so now we need to figure out what the actual thing is here that we need. So our dry start is how much we're going to use. So if I say that that's 454, it's going to divide by the dry tablespoons, which is not what I wanted to do at all. I actually think I want to multiply it, and we'll take a quick look and see if that's right. So 454 grams should be equal to 32 tablespoons. So let's try that again. So we're going to hit play. We're going to go dry. We're going to go grams. We're going to go 454. And then we're going to go tablespoons. That's not it either. That's not it either. Okay. So I think we need to figure out how to get 32 out of 454. And that's going to be with division. So this is where I start frantically doing math and going crazy and pulling what little hair I have out, breaking out the calculator, trying to figure it out. But for some reason, it just eludes me. All mathematics and everything I've learned in my entire 44 years of life about numbers just suddenly went out the fucking window. Wow, that is not even right. Huh. So my maths are in a bad neighborhood here. Well, you know what? For now, I'm going to put a note here that this needs better math. So that works, okay? Then when we go to cups, we've got dry start G, grams is equal to CG, okay? And let's see how that works. So grams to cups. If we go grams to cups, grams 454 equals 2. So grams to cups equals 2. So let's try that. So let's go play, dry. Let's go grams. How many grams? 454. 2 cups. 227 cups. Wow, we're way off here. That is way off. It should just be 2. So, yeah, I think we need better maths on both of these here. So I'm gonna do a note here as well. This is needs better math. And guys, I'm not great at math here, so I'm not even going to claim I am. I'm just trying to figure out the equations that I need to make this work. And unfortunately, right now, I'm just not able to think straight with the equations that I have here. So I'm going to go ahead and save where I'm at. And I want to thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and joining me today for this coding journey of this really nifty idea I had and learning tool that I would like to get into. So anyways, if you have any feedback you want to leave in the comments, go ahead and feel free to do so. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.